everybody. Welcome back to the show. This is the Liberal Letdown. I'm your host, Steve. God bless you. God bless America. You can go ahead and follow me on Twitter at liberal_letdown. Send me your mail. Anything hate, positive, stories, questions, disagreements. I'm open to all that. My Gmail, theliberalletdown@gmail.com. And, let's just get right into it today. Yet again, another little show. Maybe I might make a habit out of this. Today, I want to talk about a really serious topic, some would say epidemic, in suicide. And some people are indifferent to it currently, and some people don't understand entirely why, what causes it, why do people think that this is okay? This is people feel this is their only way out. All the while, in my opinion, this is all my opinion. It's never the answer, ever. Suicide is not an answer. It is never the answer, never will be the answer, and it should not be considered an answer for anybody. I go through my day-to-day attempting to help people, make people smile, happy. I know everybody struggles. It is what it is. I struggled for a long time with my own personal stuff. People don't see it that way. People don't see it as, well, that's different. That's not the same. You can't compare that. Well, why not? Everybody has issues. Everybody struggles. Depression is a real thing. I will absolutely admit that. However, you are responsible to take care of that, right? I mean, seriously, who else is going to do that? You want to go on drugs? All right, severe depression. Okay. How do you measure severe depression? Nobody knows. I don't know. I don't know what makes my depression severe. I don't feel I have severe depression. I guess it's not severe. I have anxiety. I have really, really bad anxiety. I don't know if I have severe anxiety. I don't take drugs. I don't take anything for it. I just deal with it. Maybe my heart will give out. Who knows? My girlfriend, future wife, she might be mad about it, but hey, it is what it is. She'll get over it. She loves me. But I got into a conversation today on Facebook, or more of a disagreement with a couple women, who I both consider to be my friend. I've never spoken an ill word about either one of them. They're both good people. They're not bad people. But we were talking about the show, The 13 Reasons Why. And I feel that the show glorifies suicide, and they both got really upset. And they said that that's absolutely not true, and that you just don't understand what people with depression go through. And I call absolute BS. You're wrong. That's not true. I stated earlier I have depression. I have high anxiety. You are very much so mistaken. I feel that if you are going through something so severe that you feel that you need to take your own life, one, that's not normal. That is an absolute red flag. That's not good. You should not feel the need to kill yourself. To end what God gave you. You should not. I feel that thinking that you need to just die is absolutely wrong. I think that is depression in itself. And that you're just looking for purpose. Which is common. I would say that's absolutely common. Especially in today's youth. I went through that exact question. That exact line of questioning. Growing up. What is my purpose? Why am I here? Why am I going through all this nonsense? Why do I get picked on every day at school? Why can't I stand up for myself? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? And then I got bigger and stronger, and I beat up my bullies. I stood up for myself, and I realized that above everything else, actually make people laugh. And I found my purpose. My purpose is to make people happy. I try. Not everybody likes what I have to say. I mean, hey, that's on you. I'm not going to make anybody kill themselves with my words. I'm not going to wish death upon anybody. That's not my nature. Not entirely. Back to the topic of suicide, though. I feel that, I believe this week alone, 2 big stars. I didn't know. I was unaware of. Well, I believe her name was Kate Spade. I was unaware of her. I don't own purses. I'm a man. So. But Anthony Bourdain, I have watched quite a few of his shows. CNN or not, that's not a big deal. That's not to me. The man knew how to cook. Man had a taste for food and he liked traveling. Hey, it's right up my alley. He hanged himself, and people are all speculating, why this, why that, why this, why that. He left behind a son, a 13-year-old son. You took your life. He was 61. He left behind a teenage son. At 13, the kid's just going into puberty. He's going to be asking, why? Why me? Why this? Why that? Watch. His kid should be on suicide watch right now. I'm telling you, in today's society, teenagers are just unpredictable. That's the word. You don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to talk with my little brothers tomorrow, because they're both around that age, about feelings and all this crap. If they need to come to me, they're more than welcome to. I will help them any way I can. But it's just so crazy to hear and see that people are calling this an epidemic because all these stars are killing themselves, and statistics have shown since 1999 up until now, suicide rates have risen close to 30%. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. The people feel the need to end it all. I guess I can't wrap my mind around it. If you can't deal with your problems, okay, most people can't. In fairness, most people can't. You have to have a crutch. You have to have somebody you can lean on and help you stand straight or stand up straight again. That's fair. I own that. I do. My girlfriend, she does. She's my crutch. I've known plenty of people throughout my very short life on this earth so far who have had a crutch. And typically, nobody gets out of it on their own. Nobody. You need support groups. You need strong family. You need a loved one. You need somebody to help you out of it. If I'm wrong, call me on it. But I definitely don't think I am. And I feel that somewhere along the line, some of these people lose that connection. A friend betrays them. A very close friend betrays them. Loved one leaves them. Drugs. I mean, really, drugs, alcohol. Lack of faith in a higher power, God. I when I was going through my phase and my struggles, through my depression and my anxiety, when I first came into it, and realized and understood or tried to, I found God. People ask, do you actually believe? And I say 100% I do, absolutely. I'm open to talk about it with anybody. I don't preach it. I know a lot of people don't. However, I think if you're silly if you don't believe in a power, but that's my opinion. But I found God. God was my outlet. God helped me. He was my crutch. and I did my research and I did my reading, and I found that this is 100% a legitimate source to be happy about. There's something to look up to, something to be positive about, something to look forward to. And a lot of people stray from it, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's stubbornness, the thought of giving up, or to realizing that you are not absolutely in control. You're not. You have the ability to choose, but the end game is always the same for everybody. You're either going up or you're going down. And I guess with all the changes to the Catholic Church and the thoughts on suicide and gays, and it's just been a real big mess with the way people see things. And the fact that suicide has absolutely become this glorified sensation in this country is definitely adding to this almost 30% rise in suicides in under 20 years. I would be open to talk to anybody about it. Send me emails, Twitter. Let's talk about it. But I think the absolute fact of the matter is suicide is your choice. You have the ability to choose if you do it. If you cut your wrists, thighs, veins, arteries, neck, pull that trigger, jump off a bridge, car crash, you have the ability to choose. You can choose. You didn't cut your brakes. You have the ability to choose. If you don't feel that your supporting cast is strong enough to help you out of it, you got to find a new one. You're going to struggle a little harder. It's going to be a little harder before it gets better. And if you haven't heard that saying, then I guess you haven't talked to enough people. For some reason, it always gets worse before it gets better. But it always gets better. You got to find that person that gives you that courage to keep going. It's not easy. Life is hard. Nobody said this was going to be easy. People are rude. People are mean. People will treat you like garbage, use you, and throw you out. And you got to have the strength to stand up and say, you know what? Not today. I got this. I'm going to be all right. Get over it. Call them an ass and move on. Have that disagreement. Have that talk. You're allowed to disagree with people. People that tell you otherwise are people you want to leave out of your life. You don't need that negativity. Find positive people, and they will propel you to success and happiness. It really is that simple. Sometimes it's hard to find. Sometimes you got to go out on a little bit of a limb and try and find it. But it is worth it. It is absolutely worth it. Once again, suicide is not the right answer. Call the National Suicide Hotline. Ask your friends for help. Ask your parents, hey, I'm really struggling right now. Can you guys sit down and talk to me? Can I talk to you for a minute? Talk to your friends if you trust your friends. If you really it's not an easy discussion for anybody, for you, for them to hear. Talk to people. Have that conversation. And it'll save yourself. Well, just a little PSA. I thought I'd weigh in a little bit, but I just want to say God bless you. Whether you believe or not, I'm always praying. God bless America. I will talk to you guys next time.